Hi guys, thanks for coming to my channel Life is Love, and welcome to Truth Thursdays. If you are new to my channel, thanks for coming by, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. So today this video is going to be about how I have changed after becoming a Christian, things that my way of thinking, things like that. So if you're interested in this video, stay tuned. Okay, so we're gonna just jump right in. So how becoming a Christian has changed me so far. Okay, so one of the things that I can really say that, you know, since becoming a Christian has changed is my patience and anxiety kind of going in together, and I'll explain. I've always had a lot of patience, but I feel like my patience has grown even more, and I say that now kind of going in with like having a little bit of anxiety sometimes. Like used to, when things would happen that's out of my control, I will go crazy. I'm like, oh my god, what am I gonna do, what's gonna happen, I'm thinking, oh my god, and I was like that, like always just worrying. And I feel like now I have learned so much. Like now I feel like you know, since becoming a Christian, knowing more that God is on my side and there's nothing to worry about, that he has my back no matter what. And so now I just don't worry so much. Not saying that, you know, worry doesn't try to creep up. It does. But I just don't worry as much. You know, I don't worry as much. When things happen for a quick moment, I'll just say, you know, relax. It's gonna be okay. You know, God is gonna take care of this. It's gonna work out. It's gonna be perfectly fine. And that's how I think, and it has just changed me so much when it comes to, you know, things that happens out of your control or whatever. You know, that's one thing that really has changed. Okay, so another thing is how I love myself. Like, since becoming a Christian, I have learned to love myself so much. Like before, I felt like I thought I loved myself. Like I knew I loved myself, but I didn't love myself enough. Now I love myself enough. When you love yourself, you just see yourself as important. And when you see something that's important, when you think of something that's important, you care for it because it's something that's important, it's delicate. You know, you love it so much, you want to take care of it. And that's how I look at myself now. You know, I made a video a while back talking about my celibacy walk and everything, and that's just one thing. Like I just care about myself enough to know that I'm worth so much just to be giving myself away to so many people. I understand the value of me. I love myself too much to just give myself away to anybody. So that's one way that I changed too. Another thing, sorry, my son is right here. But another thing that that came with loving myself more is just caring about myself, as in health and my spiritual health and mental health, like everything. I just try to take care of myself as much as possible. I know how important I am. So that's one way, you know, becoming a Christian has changed me more, is that I just love myself so much more than I did before. So yeah, that's another way. Another thing that has changed about me since becoming a Christian is the way that I pray. Before I really started working on myself and wanted to become a Christian, I used to pray, but I had a selfish prayer. And now my prayers have changed. Before, my prayers were like selfish, always asking for what I want. I want this, I want that. Like, God, what can you do for me? You know, all the time. And not saying that it's wrong to pray and ask God for things, because he wants us to, you know, come to him about stuff. So, but that's all I was going to him about. You know, now when I pray for things that I want, but I also pray for other people. I pray for other people, their well-being, just wanting the best for them. And I also pray to God and ask God, what does he want from me? You know, not just going in saying, give me, this is what I want. But God, what do you want from me, Lord? How do you want to use me? What do you want me to do to uplift your name? So yeah, I just, you know, my prayers are not selfish anymore. I just really ask God, you know, what do you want from me too? So that's another way that things have changed. I have changed since becoming a Christian. Okay, so another thing that has changed is the way that I look at people. Like, now I understand how important forgiveness is, how important it is not to hold on to anger and past hurt so much, and to just let it go. People are always going to do stuff, and people are going to hurt us. I mean, it's just going to happen. And just knowing now that holding on to all of that anger and for all of that, it's just gonna make things harder on me. I've learned to just let things go. Yeah, so that's another thing that I changed, that changed about me. Okay, so one of the last things, and you know, I could have talked about a lot of things in this video, but the video will be entirely too long. So I just picked some of the things. But one of the last things that I'm going to talk about that really I feel has changed since becoming a Christian is my relationship with God. I take time now to really work on my relationship with God. Before, you know, I'll pray, you know, I would pray to God here, and I loved God, and stuff like that. But now my relationship with God is so important to me. It's the number one thing on my list, is to make sure my relationship with God is right. So, you know, I take out time to pray every day to God. I take out time to try to read my Bible and stuff like that, just to make sure my relationship with God is, you know, is growing and thriving. So that's one thing that really has changed, is my relationship with God. You know, I've just learned so much about him since becoming a Christian. Now I've learned so much about him, and I know what kind of God he is now. Like, I know him. Before, I thought I knew him, but now I know him, and I'm growing to know him even more. Every day I'm learning something new. But he is such a great God. Just the way that he loves us, and the way that, you know, he protects us, and just how he is with us. He knows that we're going to make mistakes. He knows that we're going to make mistakes. He knows that we're not perfect. And no matter what we do, he still loves us. And so every day I'm growing in him. I'm learning. I'm just trying to become a better person. And you know, my relationship with God is just has just grown somewhere. So that's something else that has changed since becoming a Christian. Alright guys, so that's it for this video today. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And if you're not following me on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram. It's LifeIsLoveable, and I try to post, you know, pictures about me and the kids there and everything like that. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.